Welcome back. Problem number 21, merge two sorted lists. You are given two sorted linked lists, list 1 and list 2. Your task is to merge these two lists into one sorted linked list. The merging should preserve the order, and the output should also be sorted. Okay, let's think how to solve this problem. To solve this problem, we use like a dummy node technique to simplify the process of merging the two lists. A dummy node acts as the starting point, and we build the merge list by attaching nodes from list 1 or list 2 one at a time based on their values. So let's try to understand how we will do that. We said that we will work with dummy nodes. Let me start here by looking at our variables. So I'll create a dummy. Let me delete all of that. I guess we don't need this. And also this params is not needed now. Oh no, it's needed. So we can understand what's going on. So we have dummy, let's make it small, and dummy it will equals to new linked list, list node, new list node. And I'll give it position or -1 because just a dummy one. And I'll put current to be equal to dummy. Okay. After that, we could create like a while loop. First, we initiate the dummy node with an arbitrary value -1. In this case, the merge list will start from the dummy.next because we start at 0. We use the current pointer. We use a pointer. This called let's call it let. This will be this is a pointer. This pointer will build the merged list by attaching the nodes. After that, we need to traverse both lists. So what we will do, we will we create a while loop to traverse them. So while list 1, while we still list 1 doesn't equal null, and list 2 doesn't equal null as well. And if that was the case, we start here with if statement. If list 1 dot value is less than or equal to list 2 dot value, we will we first, if that was the case, what should we do? So we compare the current nodes of list 1 and list 2. We need to attach the smaller node to the current pointer. After that, we move the pointer like list 1 or list 2 forward to its next node. After that, we move the current pointer forward. Okay, let's try to understand. So if list 1 dot value is smaller than list 2 dot value, so current will equals current dot next will equals list 1. Okay, and list 1 will equals list 1 dot next. And since current start with the dummy, we're starting here by building it one by one. Else I guess list is bigger. List is smaller. So if that was the case, it will be exactly the same here. Let's just copy everything. No. Copy everything. So it will be current dot next equals list 2, and list 2 it will be equal list 2 dot next. And after that, we need to move our pointer. So our pointer will equals current dot next. It's really easy one to solve. After traversing everyone, we need to attach the remaining part of the non-empty listed. Okay, so because if we have like Okay, let's think about that. If one linked list is added, in this example, there are 3 and 3. Let's assume that we have one linked list is 3 elements, and the other was like 6 or 7 elements. So we will compare the first 3. But what we'll do with the remaining? So if we have any remaining in any remaining of any linked list, we will just attach them. So I will say current dot next will equals, if list 1 equals doesn't equals null. If that was the case, I will add list 1. If that was the case, I will add list 2. And I will return dummy.next, which will be the next elements. Okay, let's run the code. It's not working. We return. Oh. Okay, there's a problem here. Let me think why. So we have dummy equals a new list node -1, current equals dummy, while list 1 doesn't equal null and list 2 doesn't equal null. And if list 1 less than list 2 value, current.next list 1, and list 1 equals list 1.next, else current.next equals list 2, and list 2 equals list 2.next, and current equals current.next. Oh, this is the problem. Okay, let's submit code. Okay, so this is how it works basically. And the trick here is in the while loop and using the dummy. We use the dummy variable. We use this approach basically to the dummy node technique to simplify the process of merging. Sorry, I have flu. So yeah, we talk about the dummy node. We use dummy node technique. It's used to simplify the process of merging the two lists. Like a dummy node acts as a starting point, and we never return it. We basically return the next of it, so which will be the um the 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 starting of the merge link list. So let's understand how will this work. So if you're looking at this example, if we're starting by 1, the dummy node will be -1, and we're starting current 1, and we try to build it from here one by one. And when we have any remaining, we will add them. And I highly recommend you to start with an example. We can build an example together, so we will be able to understand this problem way more better. So let's assume that we have input here. The list 1 equals 1, 2, 4, and list 2 equals 1, 2, 3. It's basically the same example here, but we'll just do it with code so we understand it here. So we start dummy. We start with dummy. Dummy will equals -1, and current will equals dummy. So current will equals -1 as well because it equals dummy. We need to compare first. We compare what the list 1 with list 2. So we have 1 and 1 from list 1 and list 2. And we attach 1 from list 1, and we put the current to it, and we continue until both lists are merged. So first we need to compare list 1, like compare, for example, 1 from list 1 or 2. Let's assume that we have 2 and 1, 2 from list 1 and 1 from list 2. And in this one we will attach 1, for example, because we're starting with the smaller, because it will be sorted array. And when we do that, we basically first we put current the next to replace the smaller one, and the list 1 will equals list 1 the next. We will move our pointer or move our comparison to the next element. So we'll make sure that we move for only the nodes that been changed. And yeah, and that's it. And here, if list one equals null and list two equals null, this one we're making this line because if we have a remaining of any other linked list. So yeah, that's it for the solution for this video. I hope it was quite helpful. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you guys in future videos.